Alright. And I'm already gonna get up and leave you because I forgot to close my door. We're back. We're back. We're back. Yeah, I know. Forget the door. I can make it 10 degrees hotter in here now that I closed it. It's so terrible. Alright. Mustache, I need to make a character for tonight. What are we? We're rescue rangers? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Close that. Move that. Would probably help. Meh. I'll just show up. I'll just show up and see what happens. There's Carrie. Alright, man, I feel like I just sliced my lip or something. I'm just failing all over the place today. And there's a Glee. Alright, right. I feel like I have forgotten something. I did forget the YouTube ping, but I just took care of that. We are live on Twitch. Maybe my music's just too loud in my ears. There we go. Not a bot, probably. That's right. You ever figure out what was possible? Yeah, so Wes had pinged everybody in his server, and I guess Cypher releases something on the 22nd, and he's like, hey, I might want to run a game. Who's interested? And I was like, well, yeah, I need to play it. I'll try it out. So he didn't have anything official, so that's why there was nothing on my calendar, because he was supposed to get back. He never did. So I reached out to him, and he was like, nah, that all went through. Like, his schedule exploded. So I was like, oh, okay. So I have nothing going on this Saturday. Well, I don't want to say nothing. Let's see. I don't have that going on. I owe the editor another report of where I'm at with the novel. That's about it. Hey, there's one of those new guys. I was just about to say, we got not a whole swarm of new people, but we did. The Discord does have some new members, and there was lots of new faces in the comments of the last video, I noticed. So, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that guy right there, Tyrannus, he found my April Fool's Day video and didn't, he was out of the loop. I was like, I don't think it was the first video he found, but it was pretty close. And he was like, I thought you just had a really long intro sequence. Like, nope, that's the whole video. I need to, like, put a warning on those after April Fool's Day's over. This is not serious. But yeah, if there are the new folks lurking, welcome, welcome. This is where we just hang out. I have a whiteboard here. We talk shop. Sometimes we work on things. I might be making a character for Moss and Stone. Might piddle with Inkscape. That's something I've been dinking around with. April Fools can still be a counter to how to see. Listen to the marks. I had no idea what was going on. I mean, hey, it was a good tune, right? Just do. So it was all right. Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of videos, having to commute back and forth to work. I had a long commute. Let's see, I had... Where's... I think it's right here. I had... My cat's breaking the door down. Alright, well, I thought I had something there. I don't. Anyway. Yeah, well, he dragged his fishing pole through the cat door, so... Ben's at work listening right now. Yeah. 2000 flashback, man, this guy's old school. 2 3. I know, that's the thing. I miss, well, I don't know if I can honestly say I miss long intros, but they're a lot fun to make. But yeah, you can't have intros, theme songs, or anything like that on YouTube, because people will just click away. Like, that's one of the bigger pieces of advice they'll give you. They're like, dude, 2 to 3 second intro tops, if any. Dang. Are we really that bad off? So, I gotta get you with the hook, and then I just have little silly transitions. Hi, cat. You had all morning for playtime. You wanna say hi to stream? No. Ah, let me go. Oh, he's bringing toys as gifts. Watching the nieces at the moment, also working through some books for fall Bible study. Well, look at you go. All right, so Mustache is running a game of Moss and Stone tonight. So what? I require attention. He sure does. What kind of character should I make? We could be very typical squirrel barbarian, or we could do something more interesting. Let's see. Let me go look at my own manual here. Versions 0.21. We could be a squirrel, a mouse, a hedgehog, an otter, a badger, a mole, a hare, and a stoat. A stoat wizard. Ooh. Ooh. A corrupted stoat. My first video of yours was the one on AI. It was a breath of fresh air since I run to a lot of artist circles, and hysterics is a good way to describe. Yeah. Yeah, that's my big thing. That's kind of why I sat on it for a long time. It's just like, because, you know, everything I've watched about it, I believe I mentioned it in the video, was just everything's been so whiny, like both sides. It's like, so. But then I started getting those projects and stuff, and like I mentioned, it's like, okay, I'm seeing this through line of people having some doubt, and it's like, no, you can do it, man. You can do it. So that's when I found my angle. Oh my gosh, yeah. Can y'all can't see him. We might have to stop and play with the cat. Y'all can't see him. There we go. There we go. Woo. Do a big jump. That was not a big jump. You're being lazy now. You're embarrassing me. Also, this is what he does. So, you know, you have the fishing pole, right? I don't know if you guys can even see that. And it normally has that long fuzzy worm. He just likes the head of it. Just, he'll rip the rest of it off immediately. That's Swords and Stones. Avoid demands attention. He does. He is a very playful cat. And he picked the worst time. And he'll just drag this whole fishing pole to you too. Like clear across the house. He'll be like, alright, I want to play now. Take it away. He knows I'm not giving him full attention. He did come with a warning label. Caution, very playful. And boy was he. Alright, so a stoat. Friendly quesadillas. Hey, we like those. I kind of like the idea of being a stoat. Oh my gosh, you brought it back. Glee, you might have to play with him. He's being very demanding. Does that mean we would be a corrupted stoat? Because we don't really have wizards. You're eating lunch. Okay. Well, when you're done. We have the priests, which have some whisper stones, and the scholars, which also have... I guess priests might be the closest thing, because they can do the miracles. That's kind of like casting a spell. Oh, she's here. There you go. Oh, he's going. So excited. All right. But I haven't got to be the corrupted. I haven't got to be much, honestly. So corrupted could be fun. Mustache, you think you could handle somebody playing the corrupted? That requires work on the GM's part. You corrupt your face. Oh no. Say it's not so. All right, so let's be. Where's my whiteboard? Yeah. Scrat's character. Stoat. Corrupted. Got out of lab, and assistant might have messed up the samples. Oh no. Not again. What you working on? Well, so we're just kind of hanging out. So right now I'm making a character for tonight's playtest. Mustache is going to be running this little thing called Moss and Stone that I've been working on. So I get to see what it's like as a player. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I might start doodling in Inkscape. Because I've been trying to figure out how to make maps for TTRPGs that I can freely distribute without getting in trouble. So like I know Dungeon Draft, you can make stuff in Dungeon Draft and distribute however you want and be fine, but like I have a limited number of assets in there, and some of the assets I've been downloading and using, they're free to use but not distribute, like sell or put on. I don't think I could even put it on a buy me a coffee type of page. And I did just get my hands on Dungeon Alchemist lately. GM Ben hooked me up with that one. And it's super cool. But like, at some point I'm gonna need custom assets. So I'm like, well, if I'm doing that, why can't I just make the map as a whole? So I've been thinking about... There he is again. I've been thinking about using Inkscape to make a map from the ground up. That way it's fully mine, and then I can distribute it however I want. But I will still use tools like Dungeon Draft and Dungeon Alchemist to more quickly make a map to use amongst friends, and if we have one we like, then that's when I'll bring it back down to scratch and build it up myself, custom. So Dungeon Scrawl works well. That is a fun one. Did I meet Calvin at EcclesiaCon? Corrupted would be... No, I did not. Well, if I did, I didn't get his name. I don't think I actually met too many people there. I just kind of hung out and did whatever. I just finished refreshing myself on Rabble Rouser stuff. The module creator didn't leave any example monsters or guidance, but I think I still got it. There is. You know what? No, I might have deleted it. I do have some sample monsters in there if you want them, but you can just look at the Core Easy D6 one. Same stuff. I have sample monsters, but I took them out when I gave you all the little handouts, so you wouldn't have extra information you didn't need. There's Kazdog. What's up, man? Business side is confusing. Yeah, it can be. Dungeon Alchemist lets you output the file for Foundry, and it'll have all the walls and lighting set up. Yep. I tried one. I went and grabbed an old Dungeon Draft map that I had made, did it all up in Dungeon Alchemist or Alchemy, whatever it's called. It was super cool. It was a lot of fun, and then exported it, dropped it right into Foundry, and like, oh yeah, that works real good. I was putting books on a table, and I realized, oh, one of the book models, you can put your own image on there. So I went and got an image of my own book and put it on there. Oh. Let's see, you're going to make maps kind of old-fashioned way? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. That way I can have it, kind of a custom scrap look to it, you know? Calvin played Mass Pause with us, I think. Oh, did he? Well, who was at the table? It was me, Mustache, Dave was running it. And then there was that guy and his kid. Is that who Calvin was? Was he the dad? And then there was some lady. I think that was everyone. Spend too much time with walls is making... Yeah. Oh, okay. Skill him. Alright. Yeah, you were in that game. Well, you were watching. You and your wife were watching, right? Because I think the table was already full. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Did you play in that one? There was... Or were you... That's right. I think you were gonna watch and then we dragged you into it. Bald dad, cute mom, 2 boys, one of which had lightsabers for a while. Hidden mini boss and body armor. Yeah, you weren't rich. Okay, yeah. You know, it was more than a week ago. I have forgotten everything. Well, that's the superheroes games what I was talking about, Mass Pause, but I remember you being in that, yeah, because we did the little... Or, no, I'm sorry, the other superheroes. That's right. And those were at the same table. That's why I'm getting them confused. They were both superheroes and they were both at the same table. That's right. Calvin loves skirting the morally gray characters. It can be fun. Yeah, Streamline Superheroes is fun. Alright, so if we got a corrupted stoat, excuse me, what predator ability should he have? I could be durable. Ooh. If I'm durable with the corrupted, can that eat my failed roll of a corrupted Whisperstone? Get like one freebie. Peter just posted his character. Oh man. He's a mole, I'm guessing, by the GIF. What did he make? What did he make? Let's see what he made. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of skilling. Okay. He seemed fun. Alright. I need to have this other chat open. Alright. So, Peter is a mole. He's a mole swarm master. We didn't have that just last night. Wonder if he thinks he's gonna stack those boons up too. Let's see. Big claws. Meat eater. Oh. He's gonna eat the bad guys. Sharp instincts, no surprise. Boon versus trap, melee special crit on 5. He's trying to do some damage. Alright. Very cool. Hey, Parker, I just had a guy earlier today. He reached out. He just joined the server. It's like Sir something, but it's spelled with $signs. He DM'd me and was like, hey, do you speak French by chance? I was like, no, but I have a friend who's working on it. He was wondering if I was going to review some French TTRPGs, and I was like, not only if they're translated, but he made the comment, if you ever need help learning your French, he would be more than happy to. So there you go. Scrat does look like he would save scum a lot. Oh, absolutely. All the time. I don't know where that came from, but you're right. Okay. So, predator ability. I don't know. I guess I could. The durable. That seems like. Let me read the fine print here. Corrupted. Damage inflicted with corrupted whisper stones no longer permanent reduction and will function as normal damage taken. So. Might have found a loophole. Well, let's do that. Predator ability. Durable. Alright. Oh, cause time stone. Ha ha ha. I gotcha. It's Wes. What's going on, man? Oh, hey, since some of you are here, I was trying to look up Paige earlier because I was talking with Jen, the blind bard, last night about going. And I don't know if I'm looking up Paige or Pax, because those are two different things, right? Every time I tried to look up Paige, I'm not sure if I was getting the right thing or not, and if I did, the tickets are already sold out, or haven't even started being sold yet, one of the two. I was very confused. Anyway. Paige is in January. Yes. Put it in our Discord chat. Alright. Very cool, very cool. Alright, what do I want for inclinations? Two hero dice. Share karma. Snake in the grass. Ooh. I'd be a chef and start with some sandwiches. Okay. I'll do that. I know I want that one. Inclination. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Inclination 1 is chef. 2 sandwiches. And then. Awesome tricks. We just pretend to be dead. Oh, no. Because I think I might have a... Hang on. Let me go back to corrupted. Not the same. Consumable items. Oh, I can't use a sandwich. Dang it. Okay, well that's fine. You can use hero dice reroll ones, but not karma. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Sandwiches doesn't work, but we are going to try the scarred one. Which gives us 2 boons to put wherever we want. The boon to attack and defense. Actually, I might just... Because you can use the corrupted whisper stone to defend yourself. It's risky, but you can do it. The moss and scone? Yeah, man. Penny gnome chips. Wes disappoints Scrat and I by not doing the Cypher game on Saturday. Now doesn't even say hey to me. That's right, that's right. I could give the sandwiches to others. I could buff them. I could. Okay, so do I want 2 boons on my regular attack? Because my defense is like pretty low. Let's see. Corrupted. Yeah, it's awful. I have a ridiculously high predator rating though. We're playing the corrupted class for Moss and Stone Skillum. Life exploded. I think I'll just do 2 boons to attack. We'll do that. We'll see how it goes. Okay, now I gotta pick another one. And feisty. Boy. That's not how you spell it. 2 attacks, but second only hits on crit. And we were rolling 3 dice, so. Alright. That's it. That was super easy. Now what? Oh, I gotta pick a corrupted Whisper Stone. That's right. Which one do I want? Oh my. I'm gonna mess with light, some storms, time, the loam. I think I'll take the storm one. Howling of the Heavens. Nope. Here we go. Right. This is all Moss and Stone stuff skilling. None of the hero paths or classes from regular Easy D6 are in here. CleeseCon is April 30th, in case anyone was wondering. I wasn't, because I already knew that. I want to go, but that's really far out there to be making any plans, so. Calvin's kids are also chaos engines. Well, now we gotta find a cool stoat. What if I search angry stoat in Pinterest? I get angry stoats. This is not a stoat, but Cyrax, what's up? Actually, Parker, I think that's the gentleman I was just talking about. Sounds right. Let's see. Bring the glee! You can both special guest. Well, why does she get to be special? I thought I was the special one. Is she gonna have to do like a branding talk? A panel about branding and marketing? This guy doesn't look very corrupted, but he's pretty cool looking. Also not very stoat looking. How do you spell anthropomorphic? Anthropomorphic stoat. The best crowd for such talk. More random spikes. Yes. There's a stoat with a top hat. I mean, here's a cool one. Looks like he's seen some things. I guess we need some flavor for this individual, right? Like, how did he become corrupted? Was he just rooting and scooting and found the wrong stone and it messed him up for good? Do you plan to make him scary? Well, that's what I was just trying to figure out. Is he like that kind of corrupted where he's just really far gone, or is he like a victim? A victim of the stone. Man, I'm really not finding much here. Nobody likes stoats enough to draw them. What's going on here? Goofy dog looking creature. Let's see. Corrupted figure who doesn't look corrupted is kind of the most dangerous corrupted. Could be really far gone, but doesn't look diabolical. Scandalous even. Weasel. Ate the flesh of a hollow tongue. Ooh. Weasel or ferret? Okay. Weasel. I got him. I figured it out. There you go. Totally fits the setting. Not really. There's like an adventuring one, but he's like got all armored up and everything. I don't feel like I'd be that armored up. Maybe. Maybe that's why I got so many boons on attacking. Stoats, weasels, and martins all have roughly similar body shapes. He's got a squint. The art squint. Imagination squint. I mean, this guy's kind of cool. I could go with that one. Say he was a young, budding adventurer and just early demise. Burning mark. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, what's a good scar for him? Scar, disfigurement thing. A demon arm. Maybe his tail talks to him. Like the hand from Vampire Hunter D. But it's in his tail. I think I like this guy. Lightning bolt on his forehead. Oh man. Missing one eye and he's associated and the associated half of his head. So Mustache had a character once. It was a mouse that was corrupted and Whisperstone was in his eye. Face. Yeah. Hit your butt, just say something demonic. Had lots of beans. So I know that's what we've been doing a lot of, but like there's nothing official in the lore about how the stone like becomes a part of you or anything. Because when you become a hollow tongue, full-fledged, like your heart becomes another corrupted Whisperstone, so just like your body gets kind of disfigured. But I mean, because see, if the corrupted stone you were using latched onto you, then there would be hollow tongues walking around with 2 corrupted Whisperstones. Went over the deep end at the end, but it helped defeat the big bad. Sure did. An Aztec monster with hand on its tail. Oh. How do we spell that? A-H-U-I-Z. I feel like I've seen that name. Oh, it blew up Pinterest. Oh, there we go. Oh. Dang. So I was piddling the other day, and I thought it would be cool to have a little robotic cat companion, but the tail in like a cyberpunk setting, and the tail was a hand. Little did I know that this is what I was thinking of. I've never seen that though. This goes to prove it's never an original thought. I thought I was on something cool. Got a hollow tongue that collects corrupted Whisperstones. Well, there's the vulture in the Twice Dead Swamp that eats corrupted Whisperstones, so it goes around killing hollow tongues. Which I think I'm going to call the Glowing Devil. He does need a name. Corrupted Whisperstone growing on his lower back instead of his heart. Kind of kidney stone. Aha! A new hand touches the beacon. And yeah, every time. I feel like they fixed that though in the latest Super Duper Ultra Deluxe Mega Special Edition. Because I was playing it the other day, and I found it, and I was telling Glee, I was like, come here, because she's never played Skyrim. I was like, it's the meme. I was like, press E to pick this thing up real quick. She was not amused. She didn't get it. All kidney stones are corrupted by default. Oh, not wrong. Alright, let's do this guy. Yeah. He needs a name. What do we want to call this guy? Poor Glee. Does not have the Skyrim experience. What's a good stoat name? What happens if I just search that? Good names for a stoat. 162 funny and good weasel names. Here we go. Walnut. How creative. The Walnut Weasel. Stoticus. Stoaty McStoatface. Stoticus is pretty good. There's the cat. Oh, you can see his... Kind of see him? There he is. Ah, wait. Right there. Yeah. That's his butt. He's on my disc. Noodle, because he's long. Well, we have a cat already named Noodle, though. And she's very weaselly. I'm surprised she's not here interrupting the stream, honestly. Extension is a good name for your weasel that has a long tail. Dumpy, Amy, what are these names? Oh, appetite. Weasels have a huge appetite. It has been recorded that they eat 40 to 60% of their body weight per day. So call your weasel Appetite. Bruh. Harlow. Twist on Hollow. Hey, look at the big brain over there. Looks like a Rupert. Rupert Harlow. There we go. We'll combine both of y'all's. Let's see. Rupert Harlow. Extend. Yeah, I don't know. That site was terrible. That's what we should call Noodle. Should call her extension. Oh, there's a squirrel running around out there. Longer than a hungry day isn't an idiom here. Maybe Stodicus hungurio? Stodicus hungrio. Oh man. That's also a good one. I did like Stodicus. Maybe, okay, so his real name's Rupert Harlow, but he tried to convince everybody it was Stodicus. He wanted to be mighty. Got it from an AI guy. They might have. Let's see. Can we detect if this was an AI article by looking at it? There's a list of 4. There's not really much written here. It's just like name, thing about name. Who knows? I don't even have a date on when this was written. Oh well. We got what we needed. I can't have 10 names. I don't. I have 1. And an adventuring name. AI doesn't know how to count to 4. It can do longer lists than 3, but the problem is it's like, and I've neglected to mention in the video that I am a big fan of lists of 3. But like AI will just repeatedly do it, and that was shown, not pointed out, but it was shown in the video. That one page where everything was highlighted, like that is a lot of lists of 3 in like one page. I forget how many paragraphs, so like that's another tell. It's not just, oh, here's a list of 3. It's here's mini lists of 3. All us marketers love the rule of 3, so it got trained. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, it is a good amount, because 2 really isn't enough, and 4 gets kind of lengthy. So like 3's that happy, perfect. That's also why the D12 is the best die, because it's divisible by 3. 3 is the best number. Ask those Babylonians. They knew all about it. That's why we have 360 degrees. So, 3 is king. And if you're religious, 3 is also super important. AI coming for my M-dashes. There needs to be like a M-dash organization. Bring back the M-dash, or free the M-dash. Take it back. Because you have a flag. It's just a big white flag with it's just the black M-dash in the middle of it. Here you go. I'll design you all a flag for your cause right now. Here we go. Here we go. This is your flag. Womp. There you go. Easy. I never really knew what an M-dash was until this AI fiasco started. I'd never used them. Just, I mean, Word had been converting my dashes to M-dashes quite regularly, but I was like, okay, I don't know. I just kept writing. But like, when it was always in headers and titles and stuff like that, like part 1 dash, whatever. That's the only time, you know, I ever saw an M-dash, and that's because it was automatically being converted. But like in actual writing, never used them. Just a straight flag. Is it? I thought it had like multiple lines in it. The semicolons have already been rendered to the trash heap of writing history. Long live them. I get a pennant and that's a winner? I don't know how to do that. What is that? A tapering flag on a ship. Oh. Okay. So like this. So it's waving in the wind. Wee. Semicolons around my brain. Got through college and grad school papers. I like parentheses when I'm writing down thoughts and notes and stuff. And I love the way somebody made a silly post about it. It was like, I can't remember, something about ADHD or whatever. It's just free thought space or something. So I like it because my notes, yeah, I'll just thought, parentheses, another thought, go back to the original thought, more parentheses. It's very scattered. Once we were united under the banner of the M-Dash, but the dark forces of AI laid a devilish trap. A spread rumor it was actually a hyphen. Oh no. And thus the civil war of the Dash began. Dang. That's pretty good. What's the difference between an M-Dash and a hyphen? You're gonna have to ask chat, not me. Parentheses side comment paradise. Yeah. Search a flag for your creature. Maybe Weasel don't see some colors, so use only that one it can see. Oh, that's true. That's true. We'll give him a little flag. Needs a little battle flag coming out the back here. There we go. Got them done upright. Also footnotes for side comment. Yeah, I never, I recently looked into like footnote stuff, but I couldn't, like, had to do it in Word and everything. I couldn't find a good way to do it that I liked, but I did try it. A color you can't see wrongly, like when artists have random green in place of skin tone. M dash is for clarifier mid-sentence. In, not im. Dash is for times and dates. Hyphen is for hyphenating broken or combined words. Look at there, we're learning things today. What was it? Wasn't it one of our little group chats, Wes? Somebody posted something from some writer about how semicolons, all they did was prove you went to college. I hadn't seen that quote before. It seemed a little aggressive. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Was it this one? All they do is show you've been to college. It was a very, among a few other things, which I probably shouldn't say on stream. From Kurt Vonnegut. I probably pronounced that wrong. You were not pleased with that quote. I didn't think you would be when I saw it. Spider-Man. Oh, you did it wrong. Intentionally. How dare you? I had never heard that quote, but I know semicolons and colons confuse a lot of people. That's another one I never use. And during some of the editors I've worked with, you know, they were fans of the semicolon, and I was like, I don't like it. You're blocking Parker. I don't like the semicolon. So I had one editor, like, she wanted to use it everywhere, and I was like, what you got against commas? I don't think she knew what she was doing. them in college and I've never used them because I write like an ancient Roman historian. So there's probably better types of writing that benefit from semicolons and hyphens and em dashes, but like I feel like for the stuff I do, if I'm hitting a spot where I need a break like that, then I just need to chop up the sentence and like make it two sentences. So straight up crap half the time. The other half is right. That is right. Semicolons are for when you'd really like to have a run-on sentence but not have to argue about it. Yeah, say that, and that's what I'm saying. For what I do, creative writing and stuff, like, kind of don't want that, I feel like. So it's just like, nope, chop it up, make it 2 or 3 sentences. Do what you got to do. Don't let it drag. But and other things, I guess, like some technical writings and stuff, I could see where, you know, where sentences get very long. Don't even remember what a semicolon. And this thought could be attached. What is the personality of a character? I think he's going to be very young, very adventurous. He wanted to be an adventurer and make a name for himself. And like the first time he went out on an adventure, he found this corrupted Whisper Stone. And probably isn't fully aware of the danger it's capable of. Like, I don't want to say he's blindly stupid in the sense of like, oh, I can use this for all kinds of good. Like, he might be like, oh, this, yeah, I know these are dangerous, but maybe it's a sign I got it so early in my adventuring career, and like, I can use this to give me a boost, and then I'll get rid of it, you know? Let me just use it a little bit. Fiction writers should not use semicolons, especially in dialogue. Yeah, I've never done one in dialogue. I don't even know if I've seen it in dialogue. Now that I think about it. That's the thing, like, in my writing and then in reading stuff, like, I do not see em dashes, semicolons, and stuff like that, but I acknowledge this very limited pool of reading and writing. 99% of the semicolons I've seen in my life are in curves, stat blocks. What's the tilde used for? Oh man, geez, I couldn't tell you that one. I always call it the console button from all my time in Bethesda games. I hear crows. There's Noodle. Noodle. It just keeps going. She don't care. You goof. Those are em dashes. Alright. I think we're good. Like, that's all he needs. Get off my chair, cat. Where's my faux character sheet that I have made? Are approximately 99% cute. Is it here? Okay. Here we go. If I take this, yeah. What was it? Rupert Harlow. He is a stoat. You know what? Let's make these blue. Corrupted. Oh, I'm gonna need aspects and flaws. Okay. Oh, I don't have to do the items. Well, I'm glad I looked at the sheet. Okay. We don't have a tinker tool. We have a corrupted whisperstone. Howling of the heavens. Alright, my HP is 3, I'm pretty sure. Right. Corrupted. Oh no, I get 5. That's right, because I'm so self-destructive. Armor 6. I think this guy... Oh wait, that's not... That's karma. Might be a little OP. For a one-shot, he'd be probably pretty terrible long-term. Right. 6 for both of those, and then 5. My gosh. That's the thing about the corrupted. Really strong for one-shots, terrible for long-term play. Let's see. Your role is Jormungandr in disguise. It is long. And stinky. Make you roll to see how many perm strike reductions you already got on your character. No! No, but see, remember, we changed that on the corrupted. Those aren't permanent anymore, right? They just can't heal. That was the thing, so. But they heal by surviving to the next day and reloading a certain amount. Alright, adventurer path abilities. That's a lot to list. That's not going to fit there. Predator ability, I can put that in there. Durable. Did I spell that right? Inclinations were scarred and feisty. Alright, so what's his... Well, we already talked about that. He wanted to be an adventurer. Flaws, which I guess you could say that was a flaw. What's his flaw? He's corrupted? Easily fooled? Due to his youngness? Another... You don't like emojis? Emojis are great. Alright, so how's the items work? I have to pick one item that is unique to my adventuring path. Well, the corrupted's kind of open in that regard. We'll get back to that one. Second item is unique to your character's personhood. And third item is something more practical for adventuring, but small in size. What would a stoat carry? A bunch of ball bearings? Trip you up? A smoke bomb. Caltrops. We've looped back to hieroglyphics. I must acknowledge what they did to the wing. I think Caltrops for his little one. And then unique to his adventuring path. Alright, so let's go back and see what it says about the corrupted. Stumbled across it, some were forced into it, some embraced the idea regardless of how you ended up here, you're now in possession of the corrupted Whisper Stones. Yep, so very open in that regard. Well, he's a stoat. He does the war dance, so I almost feel like he should have a little flag. He's ready for battle. Ah! Alright. Battle flag. There's a name for those things, and I forgot what it was. Unique to his personhood. A green kilt. He's got a scarf in the picture thing going on. We could say that's important for some reason. War banner, that's what I'm thinking of. What emoji is that? Volcano, green, lava, orange. Okay, sure. Oh, I can see it better over here. Over here is like super small. I was like, what is that green triangle? Okay. I feel a sneeze coming on. Eh. Coffee and groceries tomorrow. All right. Very cool. I want something special about the scarf he's wearing. What can we do with that? What does that mean to him? Oh man, we could make him. Yeah. There you go. It's a tragic corruption. Dang. No, we're not gonna kill Grandma. We're just gonna kill her baby boy. I do like tragedy. Poor innocent stoat. The date's wrong on that emoji, though. Ah. We got his abilities and perks. No Tinker Tool, because we're not doing that. Unless Mustache just wants to give them out. I've been kind of ignoring them because they're just random items. It's less for people to worry about, get confused over. Grandma kicker. Is that what that means? Starting a settlement tier 1? Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll roll one up. Excuse me. Since that's how Tinker Tools work. Where's the die? And we'll see what we get. A 4, I think. Is that a 4? That is a 4. A multi-tool. Can be used for a multitude of handy things, including cutting through metal. Alright. I feel like that fits the bill. I guess that should have one of those hyphens we were talking about today. Oh. Grandmother's foot. Also means you guys got 2 supplies, and depending on what you do, might actually matter. Oh, hey, that's something we don't have on here on the character sheet is supplies. Because it's kind of like a party resource, not a character resource. So, all the way back to the Roman Empire. I feel like that's, you know, as soon as they started making tools, they were like, okay, how do I have less than all I have, but still do all the same thing? You know, the strive for efficiency that probably came immediately. Oh, did I miss something from Wes? This author blew up in a city. Ah, yeah, that's me. Chad, I don't know if Wes is even gonna like the next book I'm writing. Like, he might legitimately have to put it down. This might be too much. Or it might hit him just right, and he'll be like, ah, yeah, it hurts so good. So, we'll see. Yeah, I'm talking about the Roman Empire. Can you put anything like that in the group chat? I will not remember live chat. What are we talking about? Yeah, this is the vampire one. We got to come up with a better name, though. But it's that getting all redone. So no spoilers, though, because you know how a lot of the important plot points go. The wolf ear blood. Bloodier and wolfier. I want to write more Moss and Stone stories, though. I wrote that one short one. I was like, ah, dude, that was fun. So, think we're back? Okay. OBS dipped for a second there. Yeah, no, OBS just hiccuped for a second there. Y'all might be a few seconds behind now. But yeah, it just... So the past 2 weeks, we'll say, every stream I've done, OBS has taken one little dip like that. But also, getting connected to YouTube initially has taken like 5 minutes. So normally, you know, you say start streaming in OBS and it goes over immediately. YouTube's like, yep, there it is. Whenever you're ready. I have to hit start streaming and then just wait on YouTube for like 5 minutes before they finally get the signal. But you guys aren't 5 minutes behind, so I don't know what's going on lately. That's her 3rd strike. No, it's just like I said, past couple weeks, usually it's just been like a 1 second dip. It just completely tanks and then comes back, but that one lasted a few seconds for some reason. I would rather that happen though than the other troubles we've had where it's just like you guys keep buffering and the signal gets super choked and I'm dropping 90% of my frames or something, so. Who knows what YouTube's doing? My bag. And then I just fixed the chat and then it just refreshed again. Okay. I swear I saw a message come through and it just disappeared. Later, Wes. Have fun with whatever you're doing. What time is game tonight? Tonight is late. We're starting late. That's right. So I have time. They're all over the floor. Ah! Cyrax, this is for a play set I'm making for a game called Easy D6. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a D6 dice pool system. It's been making the rounds from DM Scotty. I decided to make a little Redwall-esque style of playset for it. Trying not to change it up too much. Just adds a few little things here and there, and that's about it. Can't quite say it's my own system. Oh, okay. I'll say I thought I saw you pop up, but it was like right as I was clicking something. I was like, "Ah, dang it! I ruined it." So, okay. I didn't mess it up. Now I do have my own system called Nuts, and that's one I made from the ground up. And I was actually wanting to poke yesterday's group and see if they wanted to get together for that. Have a stody stream. All right, see you, man. Appreciate you coming by. Easy D12, yep. Oh, speaking of Parker, somebody made a comment. Where was it? Was it on a stream or? It wouldn't make any sense if it was in the last video because that was about AI. Somebody was like, I wonder if the Europeans call it EZD12. It's like, why can't I tag Parker in comments? Oh. What's up, Glenn? But anyway, yeah. Who played last night? It was Blind Bard, her husband. I already forgot who was in the game. GM Ben. Who was the fourth? Don't make me look at the chat. Who was it? I'm gonna look at the chat. Man, that's how bad my memory is. I can't even remember who I played with last night. It was Carrie, and I didn't look at the chat. I was trying to find it. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about getting that same group for a game of Nuts. Because Carrie tried to play it at EcclesiaCon, but didn't make it to like the very, very end. And it was a game Dave was running, and he had like a totally different setting. So I think that would be fun. Yeah, it was Carrie. You're offended. I'm sorry, Carrie. Mnemonics and flavor and naming it clever, cool, crazy. That I worry how it will go over in translation. Still remember asking what EZ6 stood for, and the guy said Electric Zoom Dungeon 6. Yeah, I remember that comment. You did bring donuts. You did bring donuts. And that's why you got an invite to the server. It's donuts. So next to EcclesiaCon, I am expecting more donuts. See you later, Cyrex. Oh, I like how you made the little flag with the little blocks. That's pretty good. There's only play Nuts, but time is the fire in which we burn. Yeah, that's right. You haven't played Nuts yet. No. Well, you can be 1 minute late and still bring donuts, right? Right? Isn't that the loophole? Or you could just say you're really late for last year's game, but you get on time for this year's game. Or next year's, I guess. There's loopholes everywhere, man. Telling you. Doing Friday at EcclesiaCon, but then had to bolt for... Oh, are you going to be there next EcclesiaCon? You already, like, got that settled in, planned? Because that's, like, a year away. I guess it's not. Well, it's the first day of May. I feel like that's pretty much an entire year away. I do just want donuts. I like free food. It's delicious. That's the plan. Well, all right. We're going to get to meet Glenn in person. The wizard is never late. EcclesiaCon's fun. I'm going to try and do Paige. That one's going to be expensive. Matter of fact, let's figure out Paige. Because let me see if I can find the right page for Paige. Paige ttrpg convention. Because EcclesiaCon's pretty doable from a financial front. Like, it's pretty much just, well, gas is pretty expensive, so getting there, but there's just the hotels, really. So, and since it's not a humongous event, no offense to Wes, like, the hotels aren't jacking up their prices, so it's crash at Wes's place? Paige has a chance of Peter, yeah. So is it Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo? Is that Paige? 3 empty rooms and 2 sofas. My goodness. Because, yeah, there's PAX Unplugged. That's Paige. Okay, it says badges closed, tickets closed. Does that mean they haven't opened for January yet, or they're already sold out? Cloudy with a chance of Peter. Favorite donut? Man, it kind of depends on the mood. Like, when Carrie brought just those little donut holes, like, those really hit the spot. But it was also a variety pack. But sometimes just a regular glazed donut hits the spot. Sometimes you gotta have the chocolate on it. But I guess I do lean towards cake donuts, especially cake donut holes. Depends on where you're getting the donuts from, too. That's true. Boston cream's good. Sometimes it's a little much. But yeah, look at this, guys. Look, it says badges closed. And I can't... Are they already sold out? Running Shadow Dark down the dark. Ooh. I got to play some Shadow Dark. Somebody needs to run that for me. That's the wrong page? Oh, you DM'd me? See, that's what I was saying. I thought I got the wrong... Oh, it's the right one, just wrong day. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, get your badge. 4-day badge, $75. Oh my gosh. Supporting patron badge, $300. Alright. What is a gold badge? Includes early bird registration. A t-shirt. Convention pin. Ah, I think I'm good. You can run us through Shadow Dark? See updates, but probably. Okay, so where... 4? It's only the 4th one? January 14th through the 17th. Okay, so... Where... Here we go. Let's see what hotel prices are like. Maps. That's what I want. We're going here. Nearby hotels. The Hilton Garden Inn. Casino Resort. These hotels look expensive. Oh. How far? Oh, that's far. I don't guess I'm gonna get one within walking distance. I mean... That one doesn't even have anything available for those dates. The Page hotels aren't expensive. Oh, Baron DeRop, you had to pay extra to play with him? And Kelsey, I guess it might be worth it to play with Kelsey. I don't know. That's what I was talking... Wait, what's up, Smug? I was just talking about that with somebody the other day. About all these other dungeon tubers. Oh, it was with Jen. It was last night about going to Green Dragon Fest. I was like, I'd like to go and, you know, or try and get in with those guys, you know, maybe get invited. That way I don't have to drop so much money. But I'm just not in with all these other dungeon tubers because I don't have anything to do with Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I just do all of the indie stuff, and they're even the ones that don't want to be involved in Dungeons and Dragons. That's what they're doing to keep their channels alive. So it's like, I got nothing to share with them. Nothing in common, but like it's kind of hard to make that connection. Just goes fast if you don't have early access. It's January. You don't want to walk to the con. Is it going to be super cold? Got to play Deathbringer with Professor DM. Oh, man. Was it as good as he says? What are we working on today? Well, we made a character for tonight's game of Moss and Stone. I actually get to play instead of run. So that was fun. And now we're figuring out if we can afford Paige. We're trying to find a hotel. Here's one, $200 a night. Well, if we're not going to be walking, then I guess it doesn't matter how close we are. Or far. We're going to have to spend money on Ubers. 70 degrees or 6 feet of snow. That's right. You don't need no snow coat down here in Memphis. Alright, well, we could stay at the casino for $112 a night. Pages. Vendor space is sold out. Oh man, I can't sell nuts. When are the dates? Am I look? Oh, January 14th through 17th. Okay. So we'd want to get there on Wednesday. And then leave Monday morning, probably. Man, that's a long hotel stay. $100 a night? Secret table to sell nuts. Sleep in your car. Yeah, me and Dave have talked a long time ago about like sharing a booth and stuff. I'm selling, like I just sell some written books, not like TTRPG books, along with his TTRPG stuff. So, and I think there's been some discussion too amongst like me, Peter, and a handful of others. I don't think Peter probably ended up getting his own booth, but that group had talked about all pitching in for a halfway decent sized booth at Gen Con. That way we could split the cost, but then we'll all have something up there for sale. So. What is Valley Forge Casino Resort? So I guess, you know, they assume you'll get in there and gamble. It's like, nah, I can't afford that. I'll just... Because they do that here at Tunica. Like, the hotels will be stupid cheap. Because they just assume you will be down there gambling money. And the rooms are nice. Set up an art booth and sell signed stick figures. I could. Just give them away for free. Anyway, does this have a website? So we can stay here. The casino. It's a cheaper hotel. Gambling in this economy, right? I can't do that. That's the thing about casinos. Like, sometimes they'll have really cheap rooms, but still really nice. And then they'll have really nice restaurants for pretty cheap in there, too. So they're like, you know, they're just trying to get you in there. And, you know, most people don't have the self-control, or they'll just be like, well, I'll spend a few bucks at the... Is it safe? Wait a minute. Are you scared of casinos? You never been in one, Glee? Casino gonna get you? That slot machine is gonna reach out and pop. You have not? Oh, well. It's been a long time since I've been to a casino. But even back then, I was pretty disappointed because everything was so electronic and digital. It's like, oh man, I wanted to see the, you know, you pull the thing down, slot machine, and you know, all the poker tables. So much of it's probably 100 times worse now. Like, it just wasn't very exciting. When in my life would I have had the opportunity? That's a good question. Anything in this economy. Temples of Greed. Near where I used to work at International Ministries, it looked like the Pentagon. We used to call it the Holy Donut. Yeah, so getting back to your question, Glee, casinos usually have stupidly good security. Crazy good security. Like, they're great places. It's shameful how good their security is compared to other places. So me and my buddy Nathan, we went to a casino one time, just to try it out, see what it was like. And we were in Tunica, so we went to one, went to another, went to another one. We were just bored silly, because I was told if you're there, they will just give you free drinks, which is technically true, but they're watching to see if you spend any money. If you're not spending any money, they won't bring you any drinks. So I didn't learn that till it was too late. So I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get in there and like play the penny slots and just get free drinks, you know. It's like I found the loophole. But anyway, we went to one, and we walked up to the front door, and we were like, by front door I mean this massive wall, and like there was no guard there, and we're like, okay, well maybe they'll get us later when we go in. And we just walked in, and we got really deep in there, and then all of a sudden like 2 or 3 security guys flagged us down, and they were like, we need your ID. I guess we had found the perfect window of opportunity to swoop, but like we didn't get, I say we got deep in there, but like we really didn't get that far, all things considered. So like that's how good their security is. They just 2 guys came and got us, 2 or 3. And they didn't like rough us up or nothing. They, and they were all dressed up nice. Like, hey, we need to make sure you're old enough to be in here, because we were very young. All right. Book online for the lowest rates. I want to see the room. Oh, where's my little calendar button? Okay. What did I say it was? January? I think 13th was when we actually wanted to get there. Bruh. Oh no, it fixed it. Okay, there it goes. Well, see, now they're charging like a bunch more money. So Maps was like, if you go through super.com, it's $100. I just want to see the room, dog. Come on. Check available rooms. That's almost a whole week. Alright, well, let's just view room details. That's the only picture I get? Well, it looks good enough, I guess. If I ever have to be on the run, the casinos could be... I mean, it sounds like a terrible place, because they'd find you immediately. They got all the camera and facial recognition stuff. $20 on craps and just drink till your liver says, I'm tired, boss. That was the plan. Because I was young, and I was like, ow, I want some liquor. I want some alcohol. But I can't afford it. Well, the casinos give it away for free. It's like, aha! Tried to go to a casino. They didn't let me in because my ID had a small chip in the corner. Dang. Do casinos still have crap tables? I would assume. I would assume. So. We'll get a career there. Aha! Well. Later, Carrie. I guess that's an option. Stay at the casino, and that is... Oh, it's 10 minutes away. It's a 5-mile drive. The Uber can get us there. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Or 50 to 70 story, cheap rooms and food and spreads. Yeah, I don't know if they were like that back then. Might have been a lot rougher there. Come visit us during con. That's right. Go to Gen Con with us. We can all be broke. Okay. So it's 10 minutes from the hotel. I gotta write this down. What is this place called? Valley Forge Casino Resort. Valley Forge Casino. And this place, where'd the hotel go? Super.com. Sounds legit. It's $107 a night. I can just leave Glee at the hotel when she gets tired, has too much of the con. Then she can gamble away our life savings. We're gonna find out Glee has a gambling addiction. Ah. Booking time off work. That's true, because you're the big boss man. Okay. So that's it. I was gonna see how far of a drive it is to the actual convention. Excuse me. Oh, it's only a cozy 16 hours. Might have to fly. I mean, we could do 8 hours one day, 8 hours the other day. The midway's point will be like somewhere. Virginia, maybe? Don't know. You have the opposite of that. 16 hours ain't no thing. Yeah. No, that's doable. Dig a tunnel Minecraft style. Well, if I start today, I might make it there on time. I said we could do 8 hours one day and stop somewhere. It's another hotel expense, but and then 8 hours. Man, that's gonna end up being like an 8-day affair, right? Because con's 4. You get there a day before, but you need another day for the driving, and then 2 back. Because I literally did a trip from PA to... Yeah, he stopped in Ohio, but man, who wants to stop in Ohio? Crazy. Crazy. It is a lot of time off work. It is. But 2 of those days are weekends, so... I don't trust flying, because poor Sav was on a family vacation trying to, and he was trying to go to Hawaii, and they were stuck in Texas for 3 or 4 days because of flight cancellations. It was ridiculous. Of course, I think Hawaii had some hurricanes, but still. Why is called the Midwest? That ain't dude, that has confused me my entire life, so don't ask me. That's a Glee question. She knows those things. But maybe we could do Paige. I don't know. Blind Bard wants me to go. Wes wants me to go. Oh, Mustache found something. Found an Airbnb. The name just stuck. Used to be correct when we were smaller. That makes sense. But also love to stay in Airbnb one of these days. Man, so I don't even know what Airbnb is anymore. Because the one time I actually used it, it was, you know, Airbnb started here and then it started going up here for like really good deals and nice places to stay, and then people trying to make a business out of it. And right about there, right before it started dipping, was the first time I tried it, and it was pretty cool. I was going to Wisconsin, and I stopped on the way up there, the halfway point. Some college girl, she had an apartment with an extra room, and it was like $20 for the night. It's like, okay, that's easy. Just went there, and then, you know, woke up, shaved, made dinner and everything. So I went on about my way the next morning, and then this other, I guess it was on the way back or another time I was heading up there. Stopped. All I had was this room in this house. It was kind of like a farmhouse. And I don't know what the deal was. I feel like I told Glee this story fairly recently. But like, the people taking care of the house weren't the ones that normally lived there. And they had cows, I think, was the livestock they had. And I just had my little room, so I got up, you know, I had met the, you know, like some lady and her little kid. They were taking care of the house, making sure I didn't rob everything or something. But they didn't know anything about like farming or the livestock, and they came and got me, and they're like, "Hey, do you know anything about cows?" And I was like, why do you think I know something about cows? And they're like, "Well, you sound like you might know something about cows." Like, what's wrong with it? Had to go out and inspect the cow. Or the horse, or whatever it was. I don't even remember, but they were profiling. Any art history? Ooh. That's her specialty? Moo. Yep, cow goes moo. So, but anyway, like, they were really good. It was like stupid cheap. And, you know, it was just a room. It's like, well, that's all I need. It's just a place to crash and the next day. But now, you know, then people started trying to make it this whole business affair instead of just like a little side money. They're like, oh, you can have the whole house and all these amenities and everything. And then came the fees. Like, oh, here's a, you know, a cleaning fee, a down deposit fee, a living here fee, a listing fee, you looked at it funny fee. And I love the cleaning fees, because like, why am I cleaning this place? I'm paying a fee and I have to clean it. It's like, there's another fee if I leave it dirty, you know? It's like, what's going on? So there was a period there, like, people were turning hotels into Airbnbs. That didn't last very long. That was very short-lived. I don't know what happened, but there was some law loophole that got very quickly closed. So I got profiled. I sure did. So I haven't used Airbnb since, and that was like 10 years ago or more. So I've looked at them a couple of times, and it's like, hey, yeah, this looks pretty like a nice place, and it's like, oh wow, that's 3 times as much as a hotel room. Never mind. Just subbed today, says the chicken is not amused. Well, I'm amused that you subbed. Appreciate that, my man or woman. Like I'm missing something. We went from talking about hotels to cows. What I miss? Man, you gotta stay in there, man. That's how this goes. It's that squirrel logic. Or chicken. That's right. We don't judge. We don't care what you are. We just care about your watch time. Like a professional YouTuber. So look, we could check out some Airbnbs. Where is this area? 100 Station Avenue. All right. So if we go to Airbnb, that's B&D. I got profiled. All right. September. No, we need next year. January, we would land, head out that day. All right. 900. Oh, for 5 nights. I thought that was per night. I was like, what the heck? An ADHD community. Not wrong. Oh, 400 for 5 nights. Oh yeah, I got a little pond like we do. I clicked on the pond photo. Where did it go? I did help. I did help. I mean, it's a nice little place. I guess it's just the one room, right? Little bathroom and a shower. That's all you need. What are you, sharing it with like 20 other people? Room in Phoenixville. 1 queen bed. Shared bathroom. Yeah, man. Oh, this is the one Mustache was looking at right here. That's snazzy looking. Her lilies are much more ridiculous. They are out of hand. Well, here's a whole house, yeah, entire home. Now, does this tell me how far from the con that address it was? I would like to know. Where you'll be. I would really like to know. Somewhere in this area. But like, how far is that from where I want to be? I feel like that's a very important piece of information. Uh-oh, twice that ate bad sushi. It's about 20 minutes. Why? I said I recognize the picture. Guts are burning. Oh man. That place does look nice. I like that floor. You fit right in, that's right. Oh, you can do our laundry while we're there. That's the whole freaking house. See, I feel like if I get the whole house, I'm just going to want to stay there and not at the convention. Not bad. It's not bad. That one's twice as much. 1 bedroom, 1 bed, 1 bath. That's almost as much as this other one. Actually, okay, so how many hidden fees are on this thing? Is that it? Is that actual price? Taxes. Well, that makes sense. Might be an option. Oh, there's the station. Okay. Ooh, that one fancy. $420. That's just a room, but $420. Heyo, for 7 nights, that ain't bad. Wait a minute. How come that says for 5 nights? Does that mean I can't have it all the dates that I wanted? So why'd you even list it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5. Well, why they got different numbers? Crazy. Crazy. Oh man, $2,000 for 5 nights. Gosh. A room. $250 for 5 nights. There's options. Book for it might. That might be it. Can work remote. That's true. All right. All right. Well, it sounds like we're going to attempt Page. So Page and EcclesiaCon next year. I guess I should run some games, but like, I don't want to. That's what I said, EcclesiaCon. Page and EcclesiaCon. Jen was saying if you're a special guest at Page, you have to run 12 hours of games or something. It's like, jeez. It's like a game a day. I think it's an E, Glee. CCLE. Run some nuts. I mean, what happens if I set up a game and nobody shows up? Does that still count as hours ran? Like, hey, it's not my fault they didn't show up. I picked a game nobody wanted to play. EC, EcclesiaCon. Ecclesiastes. Well, these aren't too bad. I mean, some are terrible, but some aren't too bad. But I guess to be fair, some are the entire house, and it's like, I just need a room. You also got to worry about people putting little hidden cameras all up in their house. I guess hotels could do that too, but that's a lot riskier for them. Wouldn't say it as a game run. I mean, yeah, I understand, but like, it's not my fault, man. You know, maybe you just need better attendees at your con. I don't know. I told Jen to send me the fine print because, like, if it's, I would love to be a special guest, you know, get some stuff comped and do a panel or whatever. But like, if they're gonna require me to run some games, we might can work that out. But if they're going to require me to run specific games, absolutely not. Like, I'm not doing that. Because it's probably going to be Dungeons and Dragons. And it's like, nope. You could not pay me enough to do that. A single 12-hour game with one player. While we're watching this, that's what's an interactive, immersive experience. Part of the game is walking around the con, right? Don't have the games when they said they would, though. Hidden camera detector. Oh, man. There we go. Probably need one of these days. Or these days. But see, I was telling somebody the other day, like, I don't have a problem with players not showing up. Like, that just doesn't happen for me. And Crab was saying, well, it's because, you know, you're a famous YouTuber and blah, 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 blah. I was like, well, maybe. But, like, I don't think I'm that famous. It probably does help some, but I still like to think that I just kind of gravitate towards people with some personal responsibility. So, I don't know. But I was going to say, I know that online convention crit has a humongous problem with people signing up and then not showing up, because it's like all online. It's just so easy to dip, make not really a commitment to it. So, but I heard like at Gen Con when I went last year, there was like what 30 something GMs just didn't show up, and that was like one specific group like that a company was having to deal with. It's just like, holy crap, your GMs are just not showing up. Like that's not good. But I can't imagine like going to a convention where you, like Gen Con, where you have to pay to be in a game, which is kind of dumb in my opinion, and not showing up. It's like, dude, you paid to be here. Why are you skipping out on this game? I was surprised, like surprised, but not, for whatever sense that makes. Last year when I was looking at Gen Con stuff, it's like, oh, I have to pay to get in the con and then pay to be in the games too. Like, seems like some serious double dipping on the convention's part. Because I don't think the people running the game got the money. How dare YouTube crash? Well, as long as it's YouTube and not me, that's fine. Use an EMP to get around. Yeah, but then you ruin the microwave and the refrigerator and everything else. So. Let me look at this hidden camera thing. Detector. It looks so fancy. It looks like a prop from Ghostbusters. Hidden camera detector and bug detector. Magnetic tracker and wireless signal finder for home, office, hotel, car, advanced privacy protection for travel and security. Parentheses. Black. All the search words. Come up with some more things for those playing a game tonight? I mean, as long as there's something to do. It's got 1,000 reviews, 4 stars. Hidden devices detector. What a world we live in, man. Use it for conferences, fitting rooms, exams, vehicles, hotel rooms, bathrooms. Okay. Am I just tripping here? Let's go back to the whiteboard. Use it anytime, anywhere. Looking at the bathroom one. Is that just like a full-on camera? Like, I don't think you need a detector for that one. It's right there. What is going on over there? Or is it just some like random AI thing? It's like pointing your... That's crazy. I'll get scratched and who's the black man? Oh no! Love to rent a luxurious multiple bedroom resort house or something in the mountains or in the woods so my friends can get together. Dude, I've been telling Glee lately that I want a nature retreat. Just get a whatever, like a little cabin somewhere in the woods. Just disconnect for a handful of days. But without the Wendigos, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Don't want those. Are we streaming the game tonight? I don't know. That's up to y'all. What you want to do? Well, I've already said I'm not streaming it on YouTube, but like if you want to do the Discord stage or not, up to y'all. Good detection for traveling. I want to know how it works. Like, what is it picking up? Like, can you just point it at the fridge and it's like, yep, that's a device. Beep, 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 beep. We were looking up a hidden device detector, quesadilla. Gimmick device. Cheaply made gimmick device. The battery lasts for quite a while, but really it doesn't detect things effectively. Sure, it can chime in at you from RF signals, but in the real world there is so much background RF everywhere. It's easy to get false positives. Man, what a world we live in where I gotta consider buying something like that. I mean, I'll just walk around naked in that room. I don't care. They can see it, but Glee's not on the same page as I am there. So. Give him a show. I care. As you should. Typing on the phone sucks. I think it's about time for lunch. On your iPad. Big screen. Tap, 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 tap. Well, I think I'm gonna bounce, get me some lunch. Let's see, what's today's Tuesday? So Thursday we'll be back again. I'll probably talk about the Moss Stone playtest. Maybe actually open up Inkscape this time. See what we're doing. Stop being self-conscious about my doodles. Oh yeah, I was also gonna say, appreciate the new folks coming in. I know we got a lot of them these days with the last video, so hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all come back, hang out some more. Same time Thursday. I'll see you here. Back at the whiteboard. Got some good outro music.